Let's take a look at how to get here started in here in Mastercam. I've just opened the part. I've just hit F9 to get my red crosshairs in place. I'm going to hit the isometric view, and I'm going to come over here to fit. And that's what I'm looking at. Next thing we want to do is get a machine listed in our operations manager. Machine type, mill, Haas3X. That's what we got to have. Next step, head over to stock setup. Rectangular, display, fit, wireframe, point, all solids, the numbers change to 4, check mark. Now we have a dotted bounding box around our object. Next step, Toolpaths, Tool Manager. Right click in here, create new tool. End mill, tool number 7, 7. We'll have to check the sheet. I'll do this as 3. This is 1.5. And this is 1.5. Diameter 0.25. Shank diameter 0.25. Check mark. Now we've got a tool waiting for us right there we just created. Check mark. Toolpaths, FBM mill, automatic, use tools, create as needed, unchecked. Check mark. Check mark. And notice in the operations manager, it's a bunch of toolpaths being created, all using the 0.25 end mill, 0.25 end mill, 0.25 end mill. They're all there the same. If for some reason one of these comes up as a 0.125 end mill or a 0.0625 end mill, we have to then delete those toolpaths. That's for an inside radius that you've made too small. Once that's done, green check mark, preview, play. Now we can watch to make sure everything looks right. There's no tool changes itself, same tool the whole time. It's knocking the corners off. Now it's going to do a profile. Continue to knock the corners off. Cut the profile again. And the last thing it's going to do is the pocket in the center. And I can notice that my profile is starting to show up and look correct. It'll probably end up doing a skim pass at the very end again to ensure a nice finished surface. So if this is what you're seeing, you know that you're doing it correct. The difference between doing this manually and using the FBM method, you're going to see here how much extra material is taken away in the corners when some of this gets left behind when it only follows a profile. So this might be the last one, maybe one more, we'll see. Looks like one more. Skim the outside, bore out the middle. Probably have 3 levels to get through, 4 levels to get through to clean it out. And that's about it. Skimmed out the inside, it's finished. Alright, once that's done, we can come over here to G1, NC, overwrite, edit should be checked, NC1 file, overwrite, just leave it as is, check mark. We're going to get a new screen here that shows the G codes. Always check to make sure one of the first things that your tools are correct. T7, H7. We know we've done this correct. And we can look at some final depths here. If you want to scroll through and look at your Z's, you can double check your final depths to make sure it's correct. Save this to your home drive and to your flash drive, and you should be done. After this, you're going to flip over your object, and you're going to do the same process for the lid, and you have two separate NC files to work with.